What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Some updates, some dramatic week here. So this tank is doing fine. Everything's growing well. No algae issues. Parameters are good. But this week the weather has been terrible and there has been a bunch of power outages. So that being said, the hydros, it's a mess down here. I can show you guys down here. I never showed you guys. So the hydros, I have a collective with the XP8 and the XP4. So everything was running fine until the power outage. And I had power outages before where everything like kind of turned back on and everything was fine. But this time it keeps saying firmware mismatch, and it was acting so weird yesterday. Like nothing was like working together. ATO was out of whack, everything. So took me forever, but it's not fixed, but it's fixed. So I separated it from the collective until I figure out what's going on with the firmware. So if this ever happens to you and you just want a quick fix, you could just separate the units and just have two different devices on the app. The only thing you would have to do, say you have the ATO, if you're doing a water change, you would have to go into like the XP4, put on water change so the ATO shuts off, and then go back to your XP8 and then do water change so everything else shuts off. So that's the only thing you would have to do until you figure it out. So I don't have a solution for that yet. I'm gonna contact CoralView, the support, and see what's going on with that. Technology is only good when it works. So when it's out of whack, it makes you go crazy. But yeah, that was very stressful, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna crash. ATO dumping water. I'm like, everything I worked for. I'm like, oh my god. But it's doing good. I had to adjust the lighting because I had to take off some Zoas. One was getting swallowed up by that one, and then the other one was like that one's closing up. It's opening up slowly again. I think the power, my intensity, I checked the power and it was kind of low, so hopefully all those open up. Now for this guy. This has been, I don't know, this has been a headache too. Like I swear, it's like in reefing, like everything can go smooth until it doesn't, and it's just like crazy. So tank's still cycling. I think I dosed too much ammonia, and that's why it kind of stalled on the nitrite. I still have some nitrite in the tank, so I'm just kind of like letting it run its course, and hopefully it converts, and then we could do a water change and get this thing going. But down here I have not done anything yet, like no filter socks, skimmer's not even on, and I've been battling with the water level. Like I cannot, like right now it's fine, right? Everything's going good, ATO's on the line, everything's perfect. But whenever it shuts off, like I'll power it down and then turn it back on to see, especially when that power outage happened, it doesn't go back to where it was. And I waited a while, and it was just too much water here, up here is too low, and so I don't know, because I don't want to mess with it every time I do a water change. I'm gonna have to sit here for an hour like and tinker with it to make it work again. So if you guys have any idea why, let me know, because I went on all the forums. They even said let it someone even commented on my last video to let it just trickle down the emergency, which I have, and it won't matter. Like if I shut it off and turn it back on, it's still gonna do the same thing. So I adjusted the pump, you name it, I did it. But when it's going, so which is super weird. So not gonna mess with it. I need to get it fixed before I get like livestock and everything in here. So that is the Ocean Guard update. So that thing is being finicky right now. Oh my goodness, look at it looks bad, but I kind of have it organized. Like that is like look beautiful, and then bam. Okay, even though it's giving me trouble right now, for the most part it runs smooth. So I did get this off a Top Shelf Aquatic, and they're doing like free shipping, so I was like, why not? So I did get the same thing, XP8 with the XP4 with the temperature, pH probes. OMG, I just realized it comes with this, and I ordered, make sure you read what you're buying. So If you do buy it separately, I can tell you this. If you do buy it separately, it'll come with this, but it won't come with these. So to run it with the collective, like all in one app, like in one screen, you need two of, let me open this. You're gonna need two of these terminators right here. So one goes into the X4 and one goes into the X8. So you need two, and then the command bus will pretty much go from the X8 to the X4 and it'll power it. So you won't need the power supply. So if you buy it separately, it comes with the power supply, but if you get them both, you just need this and it'll just connect it to this and power it up. It's pretty simple. It's confusing as heck at first, but once you like get the idea of it, it's fine. I just hope I can get the collective working again, because now I have like, let me show you. Okay, so right now I have XP4, and then the fan's not even connected right now, I don't know why. And then I gotta go here, and then XP8. So when it was a collective, everything was on here. So when you hit water change, you can set it up like what happens during the water. So as of right now, I have to do this. I gotta go back and forth, so it kind of sucks. But hopefully I can figure it out and get everything rolling again. Now I have to figure out, I think I have an idea to make a collective for this in the same app. I guess you can have multiple collectives, multiple tanks in one app. So that should be fun to do. Hopefully I don't have any hiccups. So overall, everything is going fine. It's just with the Cube 20, I just had a hiccup with all the power outages and the hydros not communicating with each other. So that kind of sucked. And this thing is still cycling, and I do have some fish in mind. So I just want to get some nice fish in here. This also, I'm so used to the Cube 20's like evaporation. It's like super minimum. Like I could fill up the 5-gallon tank and it'll last me, let me show you. So the cat is out the box and this is a mess. It was, if I fill this up, it'll last me like 2 weeks. Like evaporation on this is like almost nothing. But this tank, I thought like in my other video, I said if I fill it up all the way, it's gonna last me like 2-3 weeks. That's not the case. Okay, so average, I've been filling up to the 5-gallon, and so you can even see the line. I filled this up yesterday and it was like right here, and look how much it is now. That's crazy. Like there's a lot of evaporation going on, so that's gonna kind of suck. I don't know if it's like the water level, if it's fluctuating, but it's not, because my salinity is good. It's just maybe it's just so much surface area. Also the vent, I have to turn this, I don't know if you guys see it, the vent is facing this way, so facing the tank. I'm gonna have to like turn that around so it's blowing this way. So if you guys have a vent and you're on the ceiling facing your tank, turn it around, and that should help with I mean, it could be a chiller system for you, but definitely turn that around so it'll help with evaporation in the tank. But yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys got some info out of this, because reefing can be smooth sailing, and just within one day, that's all it takes. 1 day, 1 hour, flip the switch, you're pulling your hair out, you don't know what's going on, but just stay positive, take it little by little, and whatever you do, shut off that ATO when you're doing anything, because that's the thing that can like screw things up really fast. So if you're doing anything, shut that ATO off, figure it out. Once you figure it out, pop it back on. Catch you guys on the next